could never leave.
Good morning. Day 1 of this first Phorm 8-day challenge. So I don't know what is up with my hair today. I got like a lion's mane going on today, but all right. Day 1 of it's an 8-week challenge. Did I say 8-day challenge earlier? I meant 8 weeks. It's 8 weeks. So my goal. So right now there's 3 competitions with first Phorm that I'm going for. I could be trying to win. There's a actually all 3 of them I guess aren't open to the general public. So there's a Legionnaire competition that's like 4 months long where they're gonna pick, I think it's 12. So I think it's 2 Legionnaires to be like sponsored, like with like actual cash and stuff, and then 10 to be sponsored with like product, like free product, basically, like sponsored athletes. Sorry, I jammed my thumb into a screw on my fence when I was recording myself onto the fence. So I actually don't want one of those first 2 because I don't know what that'd look like, because like I think there's time commitment stuff, and I'm pastoring 2 churches now, daily vlogging again. How did I get here? And then so yeah, I just like, I don't know what that would look like, but I would love one of the 10 sponsorships because I would love the free product. I would love, honestly, but more than the free product, that's cool. But I already have as much as I need. So what would really be cool is just to say like a sponsored first Phorm athlete. Okay, and then there's now this 8-week challenge, and there's a prize for that. And then inside that 8-week challenge, with my trainer, with Stephanie, she has her own like within it challenge where everyone who's under her, who's entered into the challenge, which I'm entered in, is able to compete for a even smaller prize. So there's like 3 ascending or descending versus, whatever. The order I did it in, I guess, was descending prizes. Plus, I also just want to hit some goals. So I'm getting kind of tired of I've been like on a plateau. And I'm actually, okay, let me rephrase that. Before like my wife or someone, I've not been on a plateau. I've been making slow progress, and I'm bored with slow progress. That's really all it comes down to is I want to speed things up a little bit. Sorry for shaking the camera. And so these next 8 weeks, my focus is to get as much progress as possible. I've been stuck around the same weight for about 1.5 years. Now, I've been basically doing like a body recomp, so it's not like I've actually not been making progress, but I've been stuck around the same weight. Even though, every few weeks, like my photos look better, I feel better. So I get it. I'm not a newbie to this. I understand that the scale is not the best thing to measure, but it's still frustrating. I still want it to move. I want to lose weight. I want the scale to go down just because it's annoying me. And I want to get bigger. I know some of those are counterintuitive, but basically go down in body fat percentage, go up in muscle. And so that is the plan for these next 8 weeks. So here's the plan. Okay, number 1. Well, it's really just number 1 and 2. And I guess maybe a bonus number 3 would be consistency. It's just my workout routine and diet. Being super consistent with both. So my workout routine, what I'm going to be doing is CBum's standard app. When I first got started, I was using his app back when it was CBum Fitness. And I probably had my best results, and I have a problem with jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing. I get bored, I do this, I create my own thing, I go do this program. So for the next 8 weeks, I am going to use CBum's app. Well, I think it's 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week, depending on what the app says. I'm also going to be swimming, though I think I'm going to drop down how much I normally swim. I've been doing 5,000 yards a day, which takes me about 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to drop that down to just 1 hour because I think I want to hit a second workout in the gym because Arnold did. I'm just kidding. But just to work on some specialty things like that aren't part of the program, like hitting just certain body parts, forearms, traps, calves, core, and then it'll be easier for my wife to go because my wife wants to go to the gym with me, but she doesn't want to get up super early in the morning. Schedule-wise with that, I got to figure that out. I was getting up at 3, and I'd get to the gym a little after 4 and work out, and then I'd go over to the pool. They open at 6, swim for about 2.5 hours, and I was just done for the rest of the day. So I got to figure that out. I've been getting up around 6:30 this week because everyone in my family has been sick. In fact, just saying that, I feel like I want to cough now. So I only worked out once this last week because one, I knew this was coming. I didn't want to get sick for it, and I had services on Sunday. So between the two campuses, I got three messages on preaching. So I was just really leery about that. Every morning I got up with the intention. I knew I wasn't going to swim because that would have killed my immune system, not my immune system, but my energy, and I would have gotten sick. But I was a swimmer in high school. I get how that works and how my body works for that. So I was like, I only worked out once. Every day I got with the intention to do it. But I just could feel it. Like I'd get to the point where I was gonna go to the gym, and I could just feel like, I need to reserve my energy. I don't want to get sick. Maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but it is what it is. This week, I don't care if I have the flu. I'm going to the gym. I know it sounds bad because I want to get other people sick, but you get the idea. Like if I have to in between sets to go to the bathroom and throw up, and then go back and finish my sets after washing my hands, very good, very well. That's the idea. It's going to be minimum the one CBUM workout a day, preferably also swimming a few days a week, some cardio and some stuff in there, and then also the secondary workouts to just kind of work on. I don't have to hit those every single day. And then diet. So I'm working on there. So my plan is to replace a lot of my carbs from being like bread type sources. Like toast to come home from swimming, and I'm toasted from swimming out of gas. And eat toast, like literally make some toast, like fried up in a pan with some butter. It's delicious. I'm gonna be moving away from like breads and refined foods as much as possible. So my carbs are gonna be more like fruit and veggie based is my goal, as much as I can, because I only like a few vegetables. But that's my goal. I got a couple pineapples, some bananas at home. I have First Phorm's Ignition. Is it Ignition? Yeah, Ignition. I don't know why I'm spacing. That I haven't used in months because it's got a lot of carbs, which it's supposed to. But I was doing like really low on carbs, and then I realized as I was thinking through my diet, like, wait, if I'm back on a higher carb, I don't want to be. I can start taking that again after my workout with my protein as like a post-workout recovery. So I'll be doing that. I haven't figured out yet if I want to do, which I guess I have. I've already messed up today, depending on which way I go. I need to decide if I want to do like intermittent fasting, where I get up and I'm not going to work out until after the gym, or if I'm going to do like a Tim Ferriss like 4-hour body thing where I get up and immediately have at least 30 grams of protein and just like do a couple scoops of protein shake. So I gotta figure that out. If I'm getting up early, I might need to do the intermittent fasting because it's just so hard for me to eat something that early that came way back from high school swimmer days, where we're in the water by 6 a.m. If I ate breakfast, you get sick and you throw up. So I'm just used to not eating that early until, it's been a few hours in the day. So we'll see what comes of that. I'll update that. I need to figure that out today. So, because I'm already now a day behind if I end up going for the Tim Ferriss method. So I'll update that tomorrow. The other big thing I have to figure out is scheduling. So I'm really good at getting up and coming into the office and getting just a ton of work done and just working all day long like a beast. And I'm also really good at getting up and hitting the gym and then hitting the pool and then I even going and doing a ruck and all that and getting the workouts done. But then I don't have the motivation to work for the rest of the day. Or if I start working, then I get busy and end up not going to the gym. So I have to figure out how to do both of these. How to be like CBUM in the gym, or Arnold in the gym where he was like obsessive in the gym, but also be like Gary Vee in the office and get work done. So I can do one or the other and they flip flop. I have to figure out over these 8 weeks how to do both. I have a ton of work, a lot of goals I'm trying to hit here at the church, at both churches. I say because I'm like in my office right now, so that's what I mean. And also these 8 weeks fitness. So that's gonna be my biggest challenge, I think. That and maybe some of the diet stuff. Being a pastor, we travel a lot. My birthday will be over this 8-week challenge. I'll probably do the day of my birthday. I'll probably have a cheat meal. I'm not too worried about that. Especially if I'm really close or I've hit my goals. Now my goals are, so as of this morning, my weight was up a little bit because I've been out at Round Mountain, I've been gone, I was at a wedding. So I've not been eating as strict. I've been sick, so I've been just pounding a ton of orange juice, and I don't normally drink, I typically only drink water or sugar-free type things. So my weight's up a little bit. It's the highest it's probably been in a month or two, but so I'm at 306. I've been staying right around 300 to 303. I'm at 306 right now. I know a lot of that, again, is just water retention from the wedding and this weekend. And then, obviously trying to not be sick and not hitting the gym and stuff. So I'm at 306 right now. So my goal at the end of this is to be 295. My goal is for like a year and a half has been to get to 295. It went from all those different goals I had down, 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 down. So it was like back when I was over 330, it was get down to 330, and then it was get below 330, and then it was and stay there. Then it was 315. I remember hitting that 2 years ago at Christmas. I hit that on Christmas morning. Immediately went right back over it during Christmas Day. And then it was get down to 300. I've hit 300 half a dozen times, but I'm not staying there. I keep going back up. And so that's just been frustrating. Obviously I'm measuring, like muscles are getting bigger, like I said, getting leaner. So I can't complain too much. And that's why I don't have for these 8 weeks, I don't have a bigger weight loss goal, because I do plan on focusing so much on weightlifting, and I want to get visibly bigger by the end of it. And I have certain muscle regions and stuff I have like micro goals for, or smaller goals for. So my plan is to get down to 295, finally just hit that next benchmark. I think I've gotten down to 296 point something a couple times, at least once. I'm just not staying there. So I don't know. That's a secondary or even tertiary goal, because at the end of the day, if I get into this 8 weeks challenge and I'm like jacked, I've lost like 15 pounds of fat, I put on muscle, and I'm at 305, and I'm like, ooh, I lost 1 pound. I'm not gonna care. Like, the scale is stupid. But it'd be nice if it actually cooperated. It was nice to me at least one time, right? But at the end of the day, it's not my friend. It's not what I care about. I'm more worried about Mr. Mirror and how I feel than the actual scale. It would just be nice if it actually gave me a number I was happy with. Okay, so there's that. Schedule, and then is probably going to be my biggest concern that I have to work on. Is, like I said, so like right now, I'm about ready to go to the gym. I'm going to take my daughter to work, and then I'm going to go to the gym instead of coming to the office. Well, then I hope I can come back and then still just like kill it in the office today. And so I'm really just starting that. Do I get up? I think I just need to go back to getting up earlier again, so I can, when it's still dark, hit the gym, come back, take my daughter to work, come in the office, and then get the full days of I just didn't get up that early today. So I guess we'll try for that tomorrow. I think that's it. This is everything from day one. I think I included everything. So I'll bring you along on my workouts, and I'll do kind of a wrap up at the end of the day. This isn't me because I'm doing these every single day, and I can't spend like half a day doing these. These aren't going to be as creatively elaborate as like some of my daily vlogs in the past. Because like I said, I'm already struggling to get everything I need to get done. This is something on top of it, but this is part of like being a Legionnaire and trying to win some of these competitions. I'll keep you updated on that kind of stuff too. I'll talk more about what it means to be a Legionnaire. I'll put a link in the description. Maybe I'll put a QR code if I can get to it. If you want to, you're like, what app are you using? There's this challenge. Well, this fall challenge is over, but they do a challenge several times a year. There's a summer challenge, there's a fall challenge. So if you want to get in the app, track your macros, have a personal coach, all these great things, I will put a link for that too. Probably even maybe right here, QR code. Come on, don't disappoint me in the edit, Jared. If you're interested in that, and then when the next challenge comes around, you'll be able to participate there as well. And then, yeah, I'll link a few things, like the protein powders I'm using right now, that ignition I talked about, and you can go check that out. If you do, just full disclaimer, if you do buy any of those, that is through my Legionnaire, so I will get obviously a cut of that. That's part of the competition, is trying to grow in the Legionnaire program. Part of why I'm doing these videos. So there's like, one, for me, I want to document this journey for 8 weeks. 2, I want to educate and help others. Maybe it inspires someone watching me every day for the next 8 weeks and then seeing the before and after photos. Maybe that helps you, that inspires you. And then 3, to promote like the Legionnaire stuff, which is not really a huge thing. Like, I don't really care so much about like normally doing the sales, but I'm trying to do this better now because I want to raise up in the Legionnaire program, because that's something that the Lord's been putting on my heart, is like the influence and having influence. And I'm like, okay, well, becoming a first Phorm sponsored athlete in any form, rising up the ranks in the Legionnaire program, that's going to help with some of that. And this is one of the key things. So I've never really pushed it. I've been a Legionnaire for like over a year. I have a couple friends who buy some stuff from me, but other than that, I've never really pushed it because I'm not really concerned about like the financial side of it. But I do, like I said, I do feel like I need that influential side. I need to rise up. I need some of those things that'll help, just the goals I'm going for. So I'm going to be pushing that. But full disclosure, if you do use those links, you buy something through me, that does lock you in as like my customer, my referral, whatever it is, right? And then I will get a percentage of that back, which will just help me buy more supplements and protein powder and stuff like that too. So it's kind of a win-win if you think about it. So anyways, there's that. Let's go hit the gym for the day.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up.
Okay, so I do these leg lifts. They're actually my last thing to do, but I have deadlifts to do. There's an older couple in there who are fighting real hard against, I guess, their age. They look pretty good too. They're doing a good job at it, but they're like using all of deadlift, like they're using like half that room. They're just spread out like it's their personal home gym. I don't want to be like, hey, are you guys really using all of these? Like every single deadlift machine, like, and the cardio area, like half this room, two of you are using the half this room, really? Can you like consolidate? So I'm gonna do these leg lifts first, and hopefully they're either done or they've at least consolidated down, and one of the cages for deadlifts are open. So that is the plan. So let's do these leg lifts. We'll just switch the second to last and the last exercise today.
Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
Supposed to be 3 sets of 15, but I ended up doing 15, 12, 10. Sue me. Using both of these?
No, I'm trying to do some.
The furthest one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
She left.
Okay, I just wanted to check before I jump in. Appreciate it. Okay, got that done. It's a little harder than normal because I forgot my water. I normally drink like half a gallon to like 3/4 of a gallon, sometimes almost an entire gallon of water while working out. Lately it's been more like a quarter to half a gallon. But I left this morning, I left my actual water bottle in Round Mountain, so that's not good. And then two, I got up this morning, I went to the church first, well, you know that because we talked in my office. And then I just met my daughter at the car and I had a Monster in my hand. And so like in my hand, like subconsciously, like I was holding a drink, it's just not my water. So then I got here and I was like, dang it, hold on. I was like, dang it, I don't have any water. So it's kind of hard. I drink a lot of water when I work out and I feel like my blood is like syrup. So I'm gonna go home, drink some water, make some protein shakes, and probably fry up some chicken and have some chicken and just get like somewhere between 80 and 100 grams of protein in right now. Because I have not had anything all day other than that Monster, which you'd think would not be good on an empty stomach, but I'm used to that. So, all right, workout done. Let's go get some protein.
Okay, so end of the day. It's not technically the end of the day. It's 5:06 as I just checked. But I'm basically going to, my plan is to just wrap up a little bit. My plans totally changed today. I had my to-do list, didn't get all that done. After going to the gym, I just felt just kind of done. So I don't know if it's because, Mondays after a long Sunday, I don't know what it was. If it was the working out, I don't know if it was the fact that I did the intermittent fasting and I didn't eat anything until like 1 o'clock. I'd had protein and stuff, so I don't know what it was. I think I'm definitely not going to do the intermittent fasting. I'm going to definitely do the at least 30 grams of protein, which for me typically is between like 76 and 89, whatever it is, something, depending on how I make my protein shake in the morning. Excuse me. I think the intermittent fasting combined with a couple other things definitely killed my drive today. So I spent most of the day just studying, which is fine because I need to do that. I'm going to be in a few weeks going into a series on Noah, and I was trying to think of a funny joke. I'm not going to try and make a joke there with no, and anyways. And so I definitely need to get caught up on some studying there. Several books I'm trying to get through. So I spent most of today, the second half of today, after all the other stuff, some time in prayer and whatnot, for the last like 4 or 5 hours, just going through a book on the pre-flood world. So yeah, most of my day has been studying. I am going to transfer all the footage from today's vlog over and start editing, and then basically however long that takes, I'm going to go spend a little bit more time in prayer. I was kind of distracted. It was more of like worship than prayer. I'm going to go spend a little bit more time in prayer as all these videos transfer over, and then I'm going to spend an hour or two here editing, uploading this vlog. It won't take me that long. I've gotten pretty fast at editing these kind of videos. And then I'm going to basically go home and just study some more until my wife comes to bed, and I promised her a scary movie because we try to watch as many scary. I'm a pastor. I'm not supposed to like Halloween, but we try to watch as many scary movies as we can through the month of October. And last night I opted out and I just listened to an audiobook and played Minecraft. So I owe her a scary movie. I told her because it's going to be, we're watching our friends' kids. They're not picking them up till 8. So she's like, is that too late? I said, no, but let's pick like a 70s movie because those things are short. Monday night we watched a 2.5 hour movie that wasn't even really a horror film. It was kind of like a psychological, just off-putting whatever. It was 2.5 hours. So I was like, we're picking something from the 70s. We're picking one of these like 80-minute, like quick, just get through the plot, get everyone, kill everyone. The last survivor takes the killer out. We think until the sequel. And there's like 13 of them, right? So that we've been catching up on the classics the last couple years. So I'm like, that's what we're doing tonight. So then I can get to bed. So yeah, that's the plan. So definitely decided, random things floating in there. Definitely decided that the intermittent fasting is not going to work. I also think getting up and either going straight to the gym it's either not going to work or it's going to have to be early in the morning. But I don't want to not still get a full like day's worth of work done. So what I want to do, I may have to do it to where I get up like at 4:30 and get to the gym at 5 and work out and then come home, what I'm going to try to do is get up early, come in the office, get like 4+ hours of work done, and then take a break and go to the gym. If I do that, it's late enough now that my wife can go with me, and then come back, get like another block of hours done, and then go and swim, and then come back and have another block of work time before going home, dinner and stuff for the end of the day. So I'm hoping I can work that out, but the problem is so far, anytime I've come in and I just get going, I just turn into like Gary Vee, not literally, and I just don't want to stop working. And I've been working, and then it's like 7:30 at night, and I'm like, I'm gonna go home, grab something to eat real quick, try to get my protein up a little bit higher before going to bed, and then like I'm gonna get in bed and relax and go to sleep, watch a movie, listen to an audiobook. I don't want to go to the gym at 7:30 at night. So I gotta figure this out. Back in when I lived in Clovis, I would just work all day. I'd get up and work all day, and I didn't have a very good desk, and I'd get physically like in pain from sitting. I had a metal chair and I had a little office in my closet. I have a video about that coming up soon. So when you see a video about, I don't know the title, but it's about me going back home. It might be called Chocolate Monster or something, something along those lines, going home, some of those lines. Definitely watch that. I'll talk more about that. But I made a little office and I just work, and then I get so like I have to get up and just walk around. I'd go for walks around the apartment complex. We had a pool there. I'd go swimming. And then I started having like leg from sitting there, circulation. So I started working out a little bit. So I'd have to force myself. I'd go and so I started watching Doctor Who. I'm like, I gotta take a break. I gotta find something to watch. I gotta do something. So I kind of want to get back into that a little bit, minus the sitting in a bad chair and causing health concerns. But where I can work, and I'm like, oh man, I've been sitting too long. I can get up and go to the gym. And then the next time I'm like, man, I've been sitting too long. I can get up and I can go swim. And the third time I'm like, man, I've been sitting too long. It's time to go home, have dinner, hang out with the family, watch a movie during October, or play Minecraft and listen to an audiobook, and then go to bed. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Skip to the next video. See if it works out or not.